second in the Peach Belt in block shots. 8 points for Kaya Cochran, 6 each for Chris Beckham, Aaliyah Holden, and Gabby Figures. 4 for Shania Jones, and 3 for Mallory Diamond. Rakeem Hicks will jump for GSW. Ross Morcom for North Georgia, and this one's underway. Hurricanes control the opening tip. Hurricanes will go from right to left in the first half. Brandon Price, front side for Southwestern, now passes in the midcourt to Cameron Dozier. Back to Price, short corner left baseline. That's Rakeem Hicks. Now Wise in the right corner, almost lost it, saved by Cameron Dozier. Hurricanes have 5 seconds to shoot. Clayton back to Dozier, 2 seconds to shoot. Kevin Wise for 3. It lodges between the rim and the backboard. So Southwestern, on our first possession, we milk the 30-second shot clock. Kevin Wise's jumper was no good. It got lodged between the rim and the backboard. And North Georgia will have the basketball. Hurricanes control the opening tip, so the first alternate possession favors North Georgia. They wear royal blue jerseys, royal blue shorts. The Hurricanes in our home whites. Baseline jumper right side is no good by Sean Brennan, and the Hurricanes rebound. Hurricanes coming off a good road win Monday in Savannah at Armstrong State. Price and Dozier play catch. Now we go inside. Cameron Clayton misses. Offensive rebound, Rakeem Hicks, he misses. So the Hurricanes miss a couple of shots at point-blank range. Here come the Nighthawks. Dormany wanted to shoot and couldn't. They get the ball inside, and that's the first foul of the basketball game. It will be against the Hurricanes. North Georgia got the ball in the paint, and Ross Morcom was fouled. That foul was on Rakeem Hicks, the first foul of the basketball game against the Hurricanes post player Rakeem Hicks. Ross Morcom, his free throw is no good. Morcom 6'7", he's a freshman from Sewanee, Georgia. You don't often see freshmen able to come in and contribute right away in this Peach Belt Conference, but Morcom getting the start for North Georgia. He knocks down the second free throw, so Ross Morcom makes 1 of 2, and North Georgia draws first blood. Clayton, the high post. Clayton's pass out to Brandon Price is deflected out of bounds, and North Georgia knocked it out of bounds. That was Brennan, so the Hurricanes will get the basketball out of bounds on the side. Price, now right sideline, Dozier. Now Tevin Wise, back to Dozier, back to Tevin. Wise for 3, misses. Brennan rebounds for North Georgia. Nighthawks quickly go from left to right. They get to the basket. That's too easy. Tyler Dormany lays it in. Talking to Ben Hicks before the game, and Ben says we got a chance if we can defend. We got to defend better than that. That was way too easy. Uncontested layup for Tyler Dormany, and North Georgia scored the first 3 points of the basketball game. Dozier thought about the 3, now dribbles, gets a pick from Hicks. Brandon Price's 3's good. Price ties it with a long 3 just to the right of the free throw circle. Hurricanes' first basket. We're tied at 3. We've played 2.5 minutes. 17.5 to play first period. North Georgia in their front court. Cameron Clayton deflects the North Georgia pass out of bounds, so the Nighthawks will put the ball in play from the side. I know I'm going to want to call them the Saints all day long. Man, they were the Saints for so long. What a great rivalry back in the day, the old NAIA days, the Southern States Athletic Conference. Even before then, though, GIAC. Jumper by Domini's no good. Hurricanes rebound, and now the Hurricanes can take our first lead. Dozier, top of the key, the 3 missed it. Tyler Dominy rebounds for North Georgia. Saints go from left to right, top of the key. Dominy tries a 3, it's no good. Rakeem Hicks snatches down the Hurricane rebound. And the Hurricanes, for the second straight possession, have a chance to take our first lead. Wise, 28-foot mark right side. Now gets the ball back from Clayton. North Georgia playing what looks like a 2-3 zone. Brandon Price penetrates. His shot is blocked. It kicks out to Cam Dozier. Now Price will drive to the right elbow, out to Wise. Tevin for three, missed it. I think Ross Morcom might have got a piece of it. So the Hurricanes will be called for a shot clock violation. Morcom got a piece of that three-point jumper, it looked like, out of bounds. It would have been Hurricane basketball. But shot clock violation gives the basketball to North Georgia. Just over 16 minutes to play in the first half. Denzel Hosh misses the three. Both teams slow getting out of the gate. Hicks, another Hurricane rebound. We'll get our first media timeout on the next dead ball. 15:51 to play in the first half. Dozier right in front of their bench on the right side. Cam goes right baseline, now dribbles back out. Great look inside to Rakeem Hicks for the little 4-footer. Cameron Dozier the assist. Rakeem Hicks gets the bucket, and the Hurricanes enjoy our first lead. It's 5-3 good guys. 15.5 to play in the first half. Hosh drives, throws up a prayer that's not answered. Clayton the Hurricane rebound. Brandon Price looks at the clock. It shows 15:20 left. North Georgia now matching up, playing man-to-man. They played some zone early. Dozier right in front of me, 28-foot mark left side. Dozier will penetrate, kiss it off the glass, no good. Morcom rebounds for North Georgia. Here come the Nighthawks in a hurry. They pass it back out to Tyler Dominy. Now the dribble drive, the reverse layup from left to right is good by North Georgia, and Ben Hicks wants and gets a timeout. Ephraim Shamanga checked in, and he got that basket the first time he touches the basketball. Shamanga, the reverse layup from left to right. Ben did not want to wait for the under-16 media timeout, goes ahead and takes one as the ball goes through the net. 14:54 to play in the first half. We're tied at 5. It's North Georgia 5, Georgia Southwestern 5, back in 60. Putback gives the Hurricanes our second lead at 7-5, and North Georgia throws it away. Nighthawks turn the ball over. Hurricanes have it with 14:25 to play in the half. Canes lead by 2. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're involved with Hurricane basketball. North Georgia switches defense again. They go man-to-man this Hurricane possession. Dozier 17-footer is good. Dozier one step inside the top of the key. Knocks down the jumper. That's Dozier's first bucket. And the Hurricanes go up 4, 9-5. North Georgia pushes. Shaquan Cantrell messes. It's out of bounds, and the Hurricanes will have the basketball. Sean Brennan back in North Georgia's lineup. In Peach Belt women's play today, Lander beat Armstrong State 86-62. Francis Marion beat our buddy Nate Teemer's team, Augusta University 75-65. Georgia College up late against Montevallo 61-53, and Columbus State all over Clayton State. Price open right side, the three's good. Brandon Price buries the three, the second triple by Price, and the Canes go up 7. North Georgia again pushes, and again they throw the basketball away. The official asked for help, and they're going to tell him it was touched last by a Hurricane. Brandon Price is not so sure, but North Georgia will get to basketball. Canes go up 7. Turnaround 10-footer is good by Shaquan Cantrell. Cantrell's first basket. That brings the Nighthawks back to within 5. It's 12-7. We've played 7 minutes, 13 to go in the half. North Georgia plays man-to-man this possession. They've been going back and forth. Bad pass by Clayton. He gets back on defense, though, and blocked the shot. Cameron Clayton made a terrible pass, but he got back on defense and blocked a shot. You got to love that. He didn't hang his head. He hustled back down the floor and blocked his shot. Hurricanes basketball. Price penetrates, dishes to Clayton, and they block his shot. So turnabout's fair play. Clayton blocked a shot, then they block his shot. North Georgia pushes, and they're going to call a blocking foul, and Ben Hicks can't believe it. The Hurricane fans can't believe it either. Ephraim Shamanga, kind of like a bull in a china shop, went in out of control. Looked like Tevin Wise had drawn the offensive foul, but they called Tevin for the block. Ephraim Shamanga at the free throw line for North Georgia. He'll shoot 2. Only the second foul of the game, and they both have been against the Hurricanes. The free throw is good by Shamanga. Shamanga, another freshman, 6-footer from Ackworth, Georgia. Roderick English checks in for the Nighthawks. He's a 6'4" sophomore from Gainesville. That's not far from the Dahlonega. Second free throw is no good by Shamanga. And the Hurricanes have the basketball. The Hurricanes also have a 4-point lead. It's 12-8 good guys. Just over 12 minutes remaining in the first half. Lady Hurricanes lost to North Georgia 78-65. Dozier looks inside. Nobody's home. Cam looking for help. He better get it quick or a 5-second call will result. He gets the ball back. Now Dozier drives, spins, out to Tevin. Wise misses a 3. North Georgia rebounds. We got Tevin Wise a good look at a 3. North Georgia again tries to push it, and Brandon Price takes it away from Cantrell. BP coast to coast, and the shot is blocked. Hurricanes want a goaltend. The foul is on North Georgia, and I thought this should have been a goaltend. So does Ben Hicks, but we're not going to get the call. Brandon Price got fouled, and I thought their guy pinned the ball against the backboard. Hurricanes wanted a goaltending call. Ben Hicks jumped. Brandon Price shoots a couple of free throws. I still think he should have got a basket because of a goaltend. We didn't get that call. The foul was on Ephraim Shamanga of North Georgia. Price misses the first free throw. Brandon gets another. Looking for his 7th point, and he's got it. Brandon Price makes 1 of 2. He's got 7, and the Hurricanes lead by 5. It's 13-8. 11:41 to play in the first half. Shamanga front court for North Georgia. Now Roderick English. English gets the ball back. He'll shoot a terrible shot, a real brick on the three-point attempt. Hurricanes rebound. I hope he takes more of those shots. North Georgia back in the man defense. Dozier. Colt Yawns in the game for GSW. Colt, a 5'9" redshirt freshman from Atkinson, Georgia. Dozier left wing. Sean Brennan all over him. 7 seconds to shoot. Brandon Price with 4 on the shot clock. He'll shoot a 3 and bury it. Brandon Price's 3rd three. He's got 10. North Georgia again pushes down the floor. They mess, but they get the offensive rebound and follow. Ephraim Shamanga gets the offensive rebound and basket. Hurricanes led by 8 for just a few seconds. Now we lead 16-10 after the offensive board and basket. Devin Watson in the game. He'll drive, get to the basket, miss, but Rakeem Hicks gets the offensive rebound and put back. Hicks, the offensive board and bucket, and we lead by 8 for the second time. It's 18-10. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half. They get the ball in the paint. The little 4-footer is good by Shaquan Cantrell. North Georgia scores a lot of points. They average 84.4. They're 4th in the Peach Belt in scoring, 84.4. But they are 13th in the Peach Belt in defense. They give up 83, so this could be a shootout. Price drives, messes. North Georgia rebounds. Hurricanes lead by 6. Shamanga, nice pass. Rakeem Hicks blocks the shot, but had the foul to do it. They got the ball inside to Cantrell. Rakeem Hicks blocked the shot, but had the foul to do it. Second foul on Rakeem. 3rd team foul on Southwestern. We've got 3 fouls, and Rakeem Hicks has 2 of them. And Shaquan Cantrell at the free throw line for North Georgia. First one's on the way. It's no good. North Georgia's only made 2 of their first 5 free throws. Shaquan Cantrell can cut the Hurricane lead to 5. Tevin Wise about to go back to work. Second free throw is good. Here comes Tevin Wise, also for North Georgia. Duke Robinson checks in. Robinson 6'4". He's a junior from Albany. Ben Hicks goes with Cameron Dozier, Colt Young, Tevin Wise, Devin Watson, and Cameron Clayton. Rakeem Hicks sits with 2 fouls, 9.5 to play first period. Dozier fakes right, goes left. Cam left baseline. Now Watson, Devin from 16's good. Dozier the assist. Devin Watson's first basket. Hurricanes go up 7. North Georgia again in a hurry. That's got to be something, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Shamanga called for the offensive foul. Devin Watson drew it. The official, the play was coming right to, didn't call anything. That's why I said it had to be something. And a late whistle by a guy 30 feet away, and he got it right. He called the offensive foul on Ephraim Shamanga. North Georgia's only got 2 fouls, but Shamanga's got both of them. North Georgia back in the zone now. They keep on switching defenses. 2-3 zone to man. They're in a 2-3 zone this Hurricane possession. Colt Young open for 3, thought about it, instead drives. Colt in traffic, misses. North Georgia rebounds. Again, they push it. English lays it in for the Nighthawks. Roderick English's first basket. I'm telling you, North Georgia runs at every opportunity. No wonder they average almost 85 points a game. 20-15, good guys by 5. Yawn gets a high ball screen from Clayton. Wise open for three, missed it. Devin Watson misses an easy putback. Now he rebounds again and scores this time. He made the difficult shot. He missed the easy one, but he got a couple of offensive boards and made a tough shot that time. The three is good by Carrot Watson. Watson had just checked in for North Georgia, a 6'8" freshman from Cartersville. And the first time he touches the basketball, he's a 6'8" guy. He knocked down a three. 22-18, Canes by 4. Yawn right sideline. Coat, pump, fake. Dozier Cam thought about the three. Still thinking about it. Great pass to Watson. Short corner, left baseline. The layup's good. Not a layup, about a 6-footer. Give Cameron Dozier yet another assist. Devin Watson's got 6 points off our bench. 7:21 left. They drive to the paint again and get a 4-footer from Duke Robinson. Robinson's first basket. Hurricanes lead by 4. It's 24-20. Not many fouls so far. This game is really moving. We've played 13 minutes already. Wise right sideline. Colt Yawn left side. Watson's baseline jumper's good again. Devin Watson now with 8. Colt Yawn got him the basketball. Baseline jumper, good by Devin Watson. Hurricanes go up 6. Again, North Georgia shoots early in the shot clock. It's a 3 by Roderick English. And again, Ben Hicks elects not to wait for the under 8 media timeout and goes ahead and takes a timeout. So we had the under 8 media timeout coming, but Ben Hicks didn't feel like he could wait. Gets the Hurricanes' attention and calls a timeout. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the first half. Canes still on top, but now only by 3. 6:40 left in the half. It's Georgia Southwestern 26, North Georgia 23. Canes lead by 3. We're back in 60 on 94 Sports. Brandon Price on the dribble. Now kicks it out to Dozier. Rakeem Hicks back in. Rakeem will shoot a 3 and knock it down. Rakeem Hicks has a good touch for a big guy. 7 points now for Rakeem Hicks. Now the 3 by North Georgia is no good, but the offensive rebound, they miss again. Ross Markham got the offensive rebound, but missed the putback. Hurricanes have the basketball with a 6-point lead. North Georgia now back in that zone, it looks like. Watson. Now Hicks on the left block. Backs. He traveled, got away with it. Jump hook is no good. Roderick English rebounds for North Georgia. Here come the Nighthawks in a hurry. What else is new? And that's going to be an illegal screen. An illegal pick called against North Georgia. That's the 4th foul of the first half against North Georgia. Ross Morcom set the illegal screen, and it gives the basketball to the Hurricanes with a 6-point lead. 5:21 left in the half. Price left of the free throw circle. North Georgia back now in that 3-2 zone. They've switched defenses the entire half. Price open for 3, in and out. Devin Watson, the offensive rebound, and he scores. 10 points now for Devin Watson, and the Hurricanes go up 8. Boy, this has been fun, hasn't it? Dribble drive by Duke Robinson, and they're going to call a foul if it's on Rakeem Hicks. It's his third. It was, and it is. Dadgummit. Rakeem had just buried a 3, and now he picks up his third foul. And Jordan Banks, it looks like, will make an appearance. Banks has not played since before Christmas, been out with an injury. The free throw is no good by Duke Robinson, so good to have Jordan Banks back in the lineup finally. Banks, a 6'6" senior. He's from Orange Park, Florida, a transfer from Payne College in Augusta. Robinson's second free throw, this one's good. Duke Robinson makes 1 of 2. Hurricanes bring it down with a 7-point lead. 4:48 left in the half. Now North Georgia goes back to a man defense. Banks, the post player outside the arc. Now the other post player, Cameron Clayton, has the ball top of the key. Dozier right sideline. They try to double him. Brandon Price with 3 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Good. Brandon Price got away from his defender. Knocked down his 4th three-pointer. Hurricanes lead by 10. Just over 4 minutes to play in the first half. Little jump hook with the left hand is good by Ross Morcom. That's Morcom's first basket. He's got 3 points. Hurricanes have the basketball with an 8-point lead. We've played 16 minutes, 4 to go in the first half. Banks top of the key. Now Dozier. Cam double team, gets it to Banks. Now Brandon Price. Price puts the ball on the floor. They triple team Price. Somebody's got to be open. And Price throws it off one of their guys' legs. They did a good job of trapping Brandon right on the sideline. Brandon jumped up and threw the ball off of one of their guys' legs out of bounds to the Hurricanes. And now we have the under 4 media timeout. So far, so Ben Hicks sends out Tevin Wise, Cameron Clayton, Devin Watson, Cam Dozier, and Brandon Price. Hurricanes put the ball in play with 6 on the shot clock. Brandon Price now with 3. His runner's good. Brandon Price drove in the paint, got the runner to go down. Hurricanes go up 10 once again, 36-26. 3.5 to play in the first half. They run the motion offense. Robinson forces the 14-footer, but he made it anyway. Duke Robinson really forced that shot with Devin Watson right in his face, but he got the 14-footer to go down. And North Georgia's within 8 with just over 3 minutes to play in the half. Clayton, a long way from the basket, passes to Watson. Devin wanted to shoot the 3, but couldn't. Now Tevin Wise passes back to Cameron Dozier. Clayton comes out to screen for Dozier. Little pick and pop. Clayton drives and he gets fouled. Hurricanes ran a little pick and pop. Clayton set the pick for Dozier. Dozier got him the ball. Clayton put the ball on the floor, got to the basket and drew the foul. 2:54 to play in the half. 2 shots for Cameron Clayton. Clayton, a walk-on, played well of late. Clayton misses the first free throw badly. Clayton now on the year 7 of 14 from the foul line, so right this minute, he's a 50% free throw shooter, 7 for 14. Make it 8 for 15. Big Clayton makes 1 of 2. Hurricanes go in front 9. It's 37 to 28. 2:48 to play in the first half. Little jump, stop, move. The basket is good by Shaquan Cantrell. Cantrell made a nice jump, stop, move. He got the ball on the right of the foul lane and drove inside the paint. Made a good shot. Canes lead by 7. Clayton again screens from Price. Brandon with 10 on the shot clock. Devin Watson for 3, in and out. Tough luck. Watson's 3 went in but bounced out. Here comes North Georgia from left to right. Duke Robinson behind the back pass to carried Watson. Now the 3 right side is perfect by Carrad Watson. He doesn't look like a three-point shooter. He's 6'8", big body, but both of his baskets have been three-pointers. Dozier, now Wise. Tevin drives, misses. Tyler Dominy rebounds for North Georgia. North Georgia's within 4. They can cut it to 1 if that 3 goes, but it's not a very good shot by Cantrell. Missed badly on the three-point attempt. Hurricanes have the basketball with 1.5 minutes left. Price picked up by Duke Robinson. Now Devin Watson of Southwestern works on Shaquan Cantrell. Now Dozier gets the ball on the right baseline, misses, but they foul him. That's the 5th foul on North Georgia. Hurricanes have only been called for 4. The bad thing about Southwestern's 4 fouls, 3 have been on Rakeem Hicks. We've got to keep Rakeem out of foul trouble. We've not done a very good job of that of late. Cameron Dozier's free throw is short. They failed Dozier pretty much in check. Cam averaging 16, only 2 so far. Dozier, an 80% free throw shooter, but he kind of short-armed that one. Dozier tries again. He can give the Hurricanes a 5-point lead, and he does. Dozier makes 1 of 2. It's 38-33 Hurricanes. 1 minute 12 to play in the first half. Robinson. Now Colt Young's back in the game. We've got a couple of fouls to give. That 15-footer is good by Tyler Dominy. 1 minute left. Southwestern by 3. It's 38-35. Dozier penetrates, gets to the basket, misses, but they foul him. Cam Dozier saw a crease, got to the basket, and drew the foul. Duke Robinson called for the foul. That stops the game clock with 51 seconds remaining. 38-35. Good guys by 3. Both teams taking good care of the basketball. Believe it or not, we've only got 1 turnover. North Georgia has only turned the ball over 4 times, so both teams doing a great job taking care of the basketball. Cameron Dozier knocks down both free throws, and Dozier gives the Hurricanes a 5-point lead. 40-35. Canes down the stretch go with Banks, Watson, Yawn, Price, and Dozier. Robinson gets rid of it. Dominy, 10 on the shot clock. This is the deepest North Georgia's gone the entire game in the shot clock. And they get a little jump hook kind of from Shaquan Cantrell. That may be the first time all afternoon they've got the shot clock inside of 10. North Georgia's back to within 3. This second half really ought to be Sutton. Price has it knocked away by Robinson. Shot clock is off. 6 seconds to play in the half. Price penetrates and scores. Brandon Price took it to the cup, got the basket, and the first half is over. Great first half, especially if you're a Hurricane fan, and I hope you are. So far, so good. Halftime score, Georgia Southwestern 42, of 8 from downtown. That's 37.5%. The Nighthawks shot the basketball very well, making 15 of 27 shots. That's almost 56%. They were 4 of 8 from the foul line. Hurricanes have the ball to begin the second half. Cameron Clayton drives and scores. Big Clayton now with 5. Hurricanes had 18 first half rebounds. We had 7 offensive rebounds in the first half, 7 offensive boards, 18 total. North Georgia, 15 rebounds. Only 2 offensive rebounds, but they didn't miss many shots. They get the ball inside, and they don't miss that one. A layup by Shaquan Cantrell. He now has 11. In the first half, Brandon Price made 6 of 9 shots, 4 of 5 from behind the arc. Price in the paint, lays it in. Brandon Price now with 19. In the first half, BP had 17. 10 off the bench in the first half for Devin Watson, 7 for Rakeem Hicks. 3 in the first half for Cameron Clayton. North Georgia got 9 from Shaquan Cantrell. Domini drives, misses, good defense by Clayton. Watson the Hurricane rebound. 46-39. GSW by 7. Brandon Price penetrates, has it knocked away, but Price recovers. Tevin Weiss has the basketball. Wise really struggled the first half, 0 for 6, 0 for 5 on threes. Devin Watson buries his first 3. 13 points off the bench now for Devin Watson. Devin's made 6 of 9 shots so far. Pump, fake, Domini drives, whistle. That's going to be a blocking foul on Tevin Wise. Tevin tried to take that charge, but much similar to a play he made in the first half, got there a step late, and it's called for a block. 49-39. Hurricanes by 10. Elsewhere in the Peach Belt today, North Carolina Pembroke is at South Carolina Aiken. Augusta's at Francis Marion. Lander host Armstrong. The free throw is good by Tyler Domini. 5 points now for Domini. Also in Peach Belt play, Columbus State is at Clayton State. And Flagler plays a non-conference game at home against Trinity out of Florida. Domini knocks down the second free throws, and the Hurricanes' lead is now 8. North Georgia's playing man-to-man. They switched in the first half constantly. Clayton inside's going to stuff it. It almost bounced out, but it stayed in. Cameron Clayton now with 7. He's just getting better and better. 15-footer is good by Sean Brennan. Brennan really didn't want to shoot. He got to the foul line and couldn't find anybody to pass to. So reluctantly, he shot a 15-footer but got it to go down. Tevin Wise in traffic, loses the ball, gets it back and lays it in. First basket by Tevin Wise. And we go up 10 once again, 53-43. Domini, they post up Big Morcom, he misses. Watson rebounds, and the Hurricanes can go up 12. We've played 3 minutes of the second half, 17 left. Again, North Georgia goes man-to-man. Price gets a pick from Watson, but he goes the other way with it. Watson will drive, he'll score. Devin Watson having a day. 15 points now for Devin Watson. Watson came in averaging 8. 17-footer is good by North Georgia's Denzel Hosh. Hosh's first basket. And the lead is back to 10. Hurricanes led briefly by 12. That was our biggest lead. North Georgia plays man-to-man again on this possession. Price dribbles to the right side. We kind of isolate him. He's the only offensive player on that side. Great pass to Watson for the lay-in. What a beautiful pass by Brandon Price. Devin Watson lays it in. North Georgia answers quickly. This is like a track meet. It's 57-47. Shaquan Cantrell the bucket for North Georgia, and the lead is 10. I guess we'll be content the rest of the way to swap baskets. Tevin Wise from 12 missed it. Tevin thought he got fouled and he might have a legitimate beef. It's out of bounds off North Georgia, and the Hurricanes will have the basketball when we come back from the under 16 media timeout. I'm telling you, this Royal blue uniforms. Cantrell drives on Wise, then throws it away. It's off of a Hurricane. And North Georgia will put the ball in play with 16 seconds to shoot. 57-47. Hurricanes lead by 10. Dominy up top to Shamanga. Now the jumper for three is no good by Hosh. And Cameron Clayton rebounds for Southwestern. Canes can go up 12 with a bucket. Brandon Price in the front court for GSW. Price loses the ball. Now North Georgia comes out with it. Hosh to Cantrell. Nice pass. The layup is good. Ephraim Shamanga gets the basket. Shamanga now with 7. Dozier wants to run. Underhand pass to Clayton. I wish he would have shot it. I'm not sure Clayton saw the pass coming. Big Cameron couldn't handle. Out of bounds to North Georgia. Colt Yawn replaces Cameron Dozier. Colt played 6 minutes in the first half. Took one shot and had one assist. Cantrell from 8 feet's good. This thing's a long way from being over 15 points now for Shaquan Cantrell. Cantrell came in averaging 17, and he's got 15 already. The Hurricane lead is down to 6. Tevin Wise left of the free throw circle. Now Wise gets it back from Price. Tevin from 15 misses. We've really cooled off. Here comes North Georgia. Dominy drives by Wise. Colt Young takes it away from him. Now they're going to finally call a jump. Colt took it away from him. Then both players were on the floor fighting for it, and they finally called a jump ball. And the possession arrow gives the basketball to North Georgia. Good defense by Colt. And the Nighthawks will put the ball in play with 22 on the shot clock. 13:38 on the game clock. Ephraim Shamanga will put the ball in play for the Nighthawks. Price gets a hand on the inbounds pass. It's out of bounds. North Georgia will have to try to inbound again. North Georgia won the women's game 78-65. Lady Canes now 11-5, 6-3 in the conference. The North Georgia women, they improved to 14-4 now, 6-3 in the conference as well. The ball is kicked by a Hurricane, so the shot clock will go to 15. So the shot clock was down to 11, but they reset to 15 because we kicked the ball. Shamanga now with 8 seconds to shoot between the circles. Shamanga will shoot a 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound. The putback is blocked by Clayton. Clayton blocked Shamanga's shot, and the Hurricanes bring it down with a 6-point lead. 13 minutes remain. Price against Shamanga. Now Brandon loses the basketball. That's a couple of times he's done that in the last couple of minutes. Hope he isn't getting tired. North Georgia wants to run, and Ross Markham lays it in. And North Georgia's within 4. We led a couple of times by 12. The lead only 4 now, and North Georgia's going to be called for a foul with 12:36 left. A quick look at the Peach Belt scoreboard. Francis Marion up by 1 over Augusta there early in the second half. Armstrong State at halftime leads Lander 41-38. Georgia College leads Montevallo by 10. They're late in the first half. Wise left sideline. 57-53. Hurricanes by 4 with the basketball. Clayton screens for Dozier. Dozier came back in during that last dead ball. Brandon Price does get a rest. I thought BP might be getting tired. Turned the ball over a couple of times. Watson for 3. Devin misses. Offensive rebound. Wise. Tevin lays it in. Tevin Wise, the offensive board and stick back. And the Hurricanes go up 6, 59-53. Just under 12 minutes remain. Next dead ball will get the under 12 media timeout. Denzel Hosh now right side. That's Tyler Dominy. Inside, the little 4-footer is good by Morecambe. Morecambe now has 7. And the Hurricanes' lead is cut to 4 once again, 59-55. North Georgia's pretty much gone exclusively man-to-man here in the second half. They played a lot of zone in the first half. Colt Yawn opened for 3, doesn't take it. Instead, gives it to Cameron Dozier. They double Dozier. He passes to Clayton, and that's going to be steps. Clayton ran right over Tyler Dominy. I was afraid they were going to call an offensive foul on Clayton, but The Georgia Southwestern Athletic Department hosting another birthday party this afternoon. What a great way to have a birthday party for your kid. Let Keith Mickling and the athletic staff here at GSW do all the work. Give Keith or Deborah a call at the athletic department and let them host your child's next birthday party. North Georgia can cut it to 2 with a basket. Shot clock down to 5. They penetrate. Block shot by Jordan Banks, but they're going to call a foul. Banks had just checked in. His first second half appearance. He blocked his shot, but had the foul to do it. And Duke Robinson's at the free throw line for North Georgia to try to cut into a 4-point GSW lead. Robinson takes aim. The free throw's good. Robinson now with 6. That's his first point of the second half. Billy Goodman, our studio producer again this afternoon. Boy, Billy does a great job. Second free throw is good by Duke Robinson. And of course, Billy learned from the best, Thurston Clary. Well, they do a great job, all the gang at WISK and WDEC. Sumter Broadcasting. Looks like North Georgia, maybe for the first time this half, playing a zone. Dozier's three-pointer is good. That's the Cameron Dozier we know and love. His first three-point basket. His first points of the second half, he's got 8. And the Hurricanes go up 5. North Georgia gets to the basket. They lose the basketball, but the Nighthawks recover. Shamanga, Robinson back to Shamanga. Again, for the second straight possession, they go deep in the shot clock. Colt Young takes it away from Tyler Dominy. Great hands by Colt Young. The redshirt freshman gets another steal. Hurricanes basketball with a 5-point lead, 9:44 left. Because of Colt Young's good play, Ben Hicks able to rest Brandon Price for the stretch run. Colt passes to Dozier. Cam from 16 missed it, but they fouled him. Dozier got to the right elbow, missed the 16-foot jumper, but a foul called against North Georgia. That's the first foul on Shaquan Cantrell. And these will be the first 2 free throws for GSW in the second half. First one's good. Dozier now on the afternoon has made 4 of 5 free throws. Southwestern back up 6. Brandon Price returns. Colt Young comes out. Also Jordan Banks come out. Canes go with Cameron Clayton, Cameron Dozier, Devin Watson, Brandon Price, and Tevin Wise. Dozier second free throw. Cam's good again. Now he'll come out and Colt Young's right back in. I'm not sure you can legally do that. Come out and go back in on the same dead ball. But I won't tell anybody. We took Colt Young out and put him back in before the clock came back on. I'm not sure you can do that. Robinson out to Roderick English. North Georgia being much more patient in the second half. Again, they go deep in the shot clock. They never did that the first half. Cameron Clayton called for his first foul. Third team foul on Southwestern. North Georgia's been called for 2 second half fouls. Robinson gets to the basket, misses. Big fight for the rebound. A jump ball as Duke Robinson and Tevin Wise tie up, and the alternate possession favors GSW this time. Hurricanes have the basketball with a 7-point lead. North Georgia back in the man-to-man. Price gives it up to Clayton. Clayton drives to the basket, misses. Colt Young sneaks in, gets the rebound. Cameron Clayton scores. Somehow, Colt Young sneaked in among the Giants, got the offensive rebound, then made a beautiful pass to Clayton for the layup. Coach really played well this afternoon. And now he gets another steal. Colt Yawn gets, I think, his third steal. Brandon Price, Hurricanes back up by 9. Yawn between the circles. Colt passes to Watson. Now Clayton up top. 8:08 left. Clayton screens for Price. BP crossover dribble. The runner's good. Brandon Price now with 21. 17 of BP's 21 came in the first half, and the Hurricanes go back to a double-digit lead. 68-57. Good guys by 11. 7:45 left. North Georgia running their half-court offense. Shamanga, great pass. They're going to get a stuff from Shaquan Cantrell. Ephraim Shamanga made a beautiful pass off his dribble penetration. Shaquan Cantrell stuffed it, and the Nighthawks are back to within 9. Clayton drives. Cameron Clayton scores. I'm telling you, Cameron Clayton gets better every night out. 11 points now for the walk-on. It's 70-59. Three-pointer right side is no good for North Georgia. Offensive rebound, but Shamanga misses. Clayton gets this rebound. He hands off to Brandon Price. Hurricanes can go up 13 with a basket. And ball is knocked away. And that will take us to the under 8 media timeout. They're giving the basketball to North Georgia. So the Hurricanes made a move to the basket. The ball was knocked away, but I guess it was touched last. I'll give the officials the benefit of a doubt sometime, won't I? They say it was touched last by a Hurricane, so North Georgia's got to basketball. Shamanga passes short corner left baseline to Cantrell, back to Shamanga. 10 on the shot clock for North Georgia, and they're going to call a foul. So the Hurricanes bail out North Georgia with 9 on the shot clock. In Division I basketball today, with 8.5 to go, Ole Miss only leads Missouri by 4, 56-52. Missouri having a terrible year, but they're within 4 at home against Ole Miss, 56-52. Ole Miss leads Missouri. Auburn and Alabama are tied at 30 at halftime. Georgia lost a tough one on the road, 63-62. 63-62, Texas A&M beat Georgia. I didn't see it, but I'm told Georgia got a raw deal with the game clock late in the game. They run a play to get Ephraim Shamanga an open three. He buries it. And the Nighthawks are within 8. It's 70-62. Vanderbilt beat Florida today in SEC play, 68-66. So big win for the Commodores. They beat Florida, 68-66. Watson drives, gets to the block, goes up and scores. Devin Watson now with 19 off the Hurricane bench, and the lead is 10 for the Hurricanes. North Georgia in the front court, and they're going to call a foul on Southwestern. That was a great trap by Colt Yawn and Devin Watson, but they call a foul. They say Colt reached in and commits his first foul. I thought it was a great trap by Colt and Devin, but they call Yawn for the reach in. That's a travel. They get away with it, and they call a foul on Southwestern. Shaquan Cantrell traveled, but got away with it. And a foul on Southwestern. That's the fourth foul on Rakeem Hicks. Boy, we got to learn somehow to keep Rakeem out of foul trouble. The free throw, terrible by Cantrell. Really short-armed that one. And with 4 fouls, Hicks will come out, and Cameron Clayton's back in. 72-62. GSW by 10. Second free throw, that one's good. So Shaquan Cantrell makes 1 of 2, and North Georgia's coach, Chris Faulkner. Chris has been the head man at North Georgia now in his 14th year, and Chris takes a timeout. 5:47 left. Timeout, North Georgia. 5:47 to play. Your score. Hurricanes put the ball in play with a 9-point lead. Colt Yawn inbounds to Cameron Dozier. Dozier crosses the timeline. Dozier front court. Right side now to Brandon Price. Now up top, that's Colt Yawn. Colt gives it to Cameron Clayton. Hurricanes in no hurry. 5.5 late. Clayton sets a pick for Price. Brandon's runner's no good. Tyler Dominy rebounds for North Georgia. 5:18 left. Dominy, Cantrell. Now Shamanga. Cantrell right side. Up top, that's Roderick English. North Georgia being much more patient the second half on their offensive end. Cantrell messes. Hurricanes rebound. 5 minutes left. Brandon Price front side for GSW. Watson between the circles. Now Price. Now Clayton. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Probably a good call, as bad as I hate to admit it. Clayton kind of gave the defender a stiff arm. Picks up his second foul. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. You're listening to Hurricane basketball. North Georgia makes a good pass. Devin Watson's going to commit a foul. Probably a pretty good foul, as Shaquan Cantrell was about to slam it. Devin Watson commits his first foul. And like I said, not a bad foul because Cantrell was going to slam it. So now he'll have to earn him from the free throw line. The first one's good. We've got 8 fouls the second half. North Georgia's only got 2. So much for the home court advantage, I guess. Cantrell's second free throw is good. I can't believe they played man-to-man defense most of the second half and have only fouled twice. 72-65. Hurricanes basketball with a 7-point lead. Dozier, now Price. BP drives. The runner, count it, and one. Brandon Price now with 23. Price got to a basket. Now we can supersize it. Only the third second half foul against North Georgia. But it is the fourth foul on Ephraim Shamanga. So 4 fouls on Shamanga of North Georgia, 4 fouls on the Hurricanes' Rakeem Hicks. Brandon Price completes the 3-point play, 24 now for BP, and the Hurricanes stretch the lead back out to 10. On the high post, Shamanga. Fadeaway 10-footers, no good. Clayton had the rebound but couldn't hang on. Colt Young dives on the floor, and the Hurricanes are going to get a timeout. What great hustle by Colt Young. He dove on the floor, got to basketball. Ben Hicks was able to get the officials' attention and get a timeout. Chris Faulkner's not very happy. Chris thought there should have been at least a held ball, but Colt Young dove for the loose ball. In the officials' mind, at least, Colt got possession long enough for Ben Hicks to get a timeout. 3:59 left. Georgia Southwestern 75, North Georgia 65. Hurricanes lead by 10, 3:59 left. Let's pause 60 on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. Cameron Dozier's call for a travel. That may have been a makeup call. Chris Faulkner during that timeout really worked the officials. And as soon, the instant we got the ball inbounded to Cameron Dozier, they called a travel. Little give and go off the inbounds pass. Now they make an extra pass, and that's going to be steps against North Georgia. So in a game with very few turnovers, each team turns the ball over the last 10 seconds. North Georgia presses all over. They double Watson. He gets help from Colt. Young's pass knocked in our backcourt. We have to hurry. Brandon Price beats the 10-second count. 75-65. Dozier will drive, and they're going to call an offensive foul, and Ben Hicks is going to argue their guys in the restricted area. They called an offensive foul on Dozier, but it looked like their guy was in that restricted area. And they may have just given Ben Hicks a warning. That's what that half circle is there for. It's the restricted area. Hope the official heard me as he walked by. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. They called Cameron Dozier for the charge, but their guy was inside that little half moon, that half circle under the basket. Francis Marion leads Augusta by 3. The jumper is good. 3-pointer by Tyler Dominy left side. Francis Marion 64, Augusta 61. Armstrong State leads Lander by 3 halfway through the second half. Colt Young drives, loses it, gets it back. It's out of bounds, and the Hurricanes retain possession. Also, Georgia College up 13 over Montevallo early in the second half in Milledgeville. Montevallo really been banged up lately, and Montevallo down 13 early in the second half at Georgia College. Cameron Clayton's banged up here. It looks like Cameron Clayton's going to have to leave. Now remember, Rakeem Hicks is back in, but he's got 4 fouls. Jordan Banks, another post player, has played limited action today. His first action since the new year. Darius McGuy still not dressed. Hurricanes again kind of short-handed. The officials trying to get a wet area up off the floor. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left. Georgia Southwestern 75, North Georgia 68. Hurricanes inbound from the baseline. Colt Yawn right side. Colt goes baseline, hands off to Devin Watson. Watson will drive in the paint. The runner is good. It tried to bounce out, but Devin Watson got it to stay in. 21 now for Watson. The lead is 9. The 17-footer is no good. Out of bounds off Brandon Price. And North Georgia's got the basketball with 2:50 to play. We've only got 1 timeout left. North Georgia's got 2 timeouts remaining. Roderick English. Now Shamanga. Ball's on the floor again. Colt Yawn's on the floor after it. You got to love Colt Yawn. He dives for every loose ball. This time they do call a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors North Georgia this time. So the Nighthawks will have the basketball with 2:43 left. Georgia Southwestern 77, North Georgia 68. Canes lead by 9. Nighthawks put the ball in play. Open 3 by Hosh is good. Denzel Hosh knocks down a 3 from the left corner. That's his first 3-pointer, his second field goal. Yawn in front, Dozier. Cam, it rolls in. Dozier got the layup. It rolled all the way around, but it finally dropped, and Dozier gets the steal. Cam off to the races. He lays it in. Back-to-back layups by Cam Dozier. We go back up 10. North Georgia almost travels. Now the 3 is no good by Hosh. Offensive rebound by English. Out to Hosh. Now the 3 left side by Shamanga is no good. Colt Yawn rebounds. And a foul on North Georgia. But don't get real excited. That's only their 4th foul. They played man-to-man most of the second half, and that's only their 4th foul. 1:56 left. 81-71. Hurricanes trying to get to 4 and 5 in the Peach Belt. Price in the backcourt. BP now front side. Run, clock run. Boy, that thing moves slow when you're ahead, doesn't it? Dozier left sideline. 1:45 left. Colt Yawn works on Shaquan Cantrell. 1:35 left. Price, Hicks, we lose it. North Georgia wants to run, and they're going to call a foul on Colt Yawn with 1:29 left. We've taken such good care of the basketball most of the day. We only had 1 turnover the first half, but now that's our 8th or 9th turnover the second half. Colt Yawn picks up the foul. We've got 10 second half fouls. They've still only got 4. Timeout is they let the North Georgia player try to walk it off. Now I think they're going to send both teams to the bench area. And I'm guessing somebody called a timeout. Okay, they're trying to get some wet spots up, but there is a timeout. A minute 29 left. North Georgia will be at the foul line when we come back. A minute 29 left. Georgia Southwestern leads by 10, 81-71. 81-71, good guys by 10. Back in 30 on 94 Sports. The free throws. Two shots for North Georgia. 81-71. Canes lead by 10. Hosh misses the first free throw. He'll get another. Hurricanes have led most of the way. I think North Georgia led early, but it wasn't for long. Second free throw is good by Denzel Hosh. He's got 6. All in the second half. Yawn inbounds it finally to Devin Watson. They double team Devin, and finally they call a foul. That's the 5th foul of the second half against North Georgia, so they still have one foul to give before the Hurricanes get the bonus. Ben Hicks going down the stretch with Colt Yawn, Devin Watson, Cam Dozier, Rakeem Hicks, and Brandon Price. We throw the long ball to Rakeem Hicks. He chases it down. Good hustle by the big man, and a foul against North Georgia. I didn't think Rakeem was going to get there, but he did. Colt Yawn made the baseball pass from one end of the floor to the other. Rakeem able to chase it down. Then a foul called against North Georgia's Denzel Hosh. That's the 6th foul against North Georgia. So the Hurricanes are finally getting the bonus on the next North Georgia foul, and it didn't take long. As soon as the Hurricanes get the ball inbounded, Ross Morcom picks up the foul. So Rakeem Hicks will be at the foul line for 1 plus the bonus with a minute 18 left. 1 if 1 for Hicks. Rakeem's free throw, he missed it. So Hicks missed the front end of the 1-and-1, and here comes North Georgia. They get to the basket. They miss, out of bounds, Hurricanes basketball. So after Rakeem Hicks missed the front end of the 1-and-1, North Georgia really pushed it but missed. Now they double team Brandon Price. Brandon in traffic, he throws it off of their guy's leg, and then he runs into the bleachers. I hope he's okay. They really had Price cornered over on the sideline. And like he did in the first half, he just jumped up on the sideline and threw the ball over one of their guys. And as he did, he wound up in the bleachers about the third row. Looks like Brandon's going to be okay. North Georgia pressing all over. Price finally gets it into Yawn. They triple team Colt. And the Hurricanes are going to get a timeout, I think. So they triple teamed Colt Yawn. And Ben Hicks gets the timeout. I'm not sure he wanted it, but they're going to charge us with a timeout. 63 seconds left. 1:03 left. 63 seconds left. Georgia Southwestern leads it by 9. It's Georgia Southwestern 81. The University of North Georgia 72. Hurricanes trying to hold on to a 9-point lead with 63 seconds left. 1-and-1. That's not good. North Georgia quickly the other way, but Devin Watson steals it, but North Georgia steals it back. Dominy misses a three. 48 seconds left. The putback is good, and North Georgia takes a timeout. Shaquan Cantrell got the offensive rebound and basket. North Georgia's within 7, and the Nighthawks call timeout. 46.8 seconds left. We got a chance to win this thing, but we've just missed the front end of 1-and-1s 2 straight times. We got to make our free throws. 46.8 left. It's Georgia Southwestern 81, North Georgia 74. Canes by 7, 46.8 left. Back in 30 on 94 Sports. North Georgia led 3-0, and they've not led since then. We get the ball in bounds, and Cameron Dozier's foul right away. I thought North Georgia was starting to foul mighty early, but it's paid off for them as we have missed back-to-back front ends of 1-and-1s. Now Cameron Dozier will try. This again will be 1 plus the bonus. We've got nobody around the lane. 9th foul on North Georgia, so this still 1-if-1. Dozier's free throw's good. Attaboy, Cam. Dozier now 6 of 7 from the foul line, and he can give the Hurricanes a 9-point lead. Dozier's second free throw good again. Cameron Dozier knocks down both ends of the 1-and-1. 43 seconds left. Hosh falls down, kept the dribble alive. They go inside. Cantrell blew a layup. Wow. Shaquan Cantrell, wide open, blew the layup. Brandon Price with 29. Price with 26. Brandon has it knocked away, but they're going to call a backcourt violation, but the ball was tipped. The official says no, but clearly the ball was tipped. They called GSW for a back and over violation, but my goodness, the ball got tipped. Brandon Price went in the backcourt to get it, but they called a backcourt violation. I thought the ball was clearly tipped. The three's good. This is not over. Duke Robinson buries the three, and the lead is down to 6. Hurricanes just got a terrible break. They knocked the ball away from Brandon Price. He went to the backcourt to get it. I guess the official ruled that Brandon touched it in the front court before he went to the back court to get it. That was the big call. They called the backcourt violation. North Georgia gets the ball, knocks down a three, and just like that, it's a 2-possession game. 19.2 left. 19.2 left. Neither team has a timeout remaining. 19.2 seconds left. Georgia Southwestern's got the basketball and a 6-point lead. 19.2 left. Georgia Southwestern 83. North Georgia 77. Canes lead by 6. We're back in 30. 30-second break on 94 Sports. Colt Young in the backcourt finds Cameron Dozier. 12 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Cam falls down, and they're going to call another backcourt violation. Dozier got trapped right at midcourt. He lost his footing. Ben Hicks says, how about the foul? They called another backcourt violation. 8.6 left. Hosh for three's good. Hosh another three. 5 seconds left. North Georgia gets the steal. Hosh for three's good again. Denzel Hosh hits 2 threes, and we're going to overtime. Cameron Dozier just missed it midcourt. Wow. Denzel Hosh of North Georgia hit 2 threes in 8 seconds, and we're going to overtime. What a finish. Ben Hicks is not happy. They got a couple of questionable backcourt violations. Ben Hicks sure thought Cameron Dozier got fouled. He went down, and part of his body was in the backcourt. They called a backcourt violation. I could heard Ben say, how about the foul? And then they make a 3, cut it to 3. They steal the inbounds pass, make another 3 to tie it at 83. At the end of regulation, it's North Georgia 83, Georgia Southwestern 83. We've been in control for so long until right at the end. We'll have overtime back in 30 seconds on 94 Sports. One of the officials is really staring down Ben Hicks. I hope Ben doesn't get a technical. Boy, Ben really thinks we got robbed down the stretch, and he may have something. North Georgia controls the overtime tap. Pump, fake, the drive. That's a charge. Cameron Clayton drew it. Offensive foul against North Georgia. The player control foul, the 3rd on Denzel Hosh. Tevin Wise is going to replace Cameron Clayton. Hurricanes now go in overtime with Tevin Wise, Rakeem Hicks. Rakeem's got 4 fouls, by the way. Devin Watson, Cameron Dozier, and Brandon Price. North Georgia, who really got back in the game with their pressure, does not press. I mean, we got a couple of questionable calls, but we also missed the front end of 1 F1s down the stretch. So it was a combination of things. We missed a couple of clutch free throws, but they did get a couple of questionable calls go their way. But got to play now. 5-minute overtime period. 83 to 83. Dozier, top of the key. Cam gets a pick from Watson. Dozier will drive, pass to Price. BP for 3, missed it. North Georgia rebounds. Just over 4 minutes to play in overtime. Hosh for 3, missed it for North Georgia. Cantrell gets the offensive rebound. They're going to call a foul. 4:16 left in overtime number 1. That's the 4th foul on Tevin Wise. So now the Hurricanes have Rakeem Hicks with 4, Tevin Hicks with 4. Wow. Boy, that last 8 seconds was unbelievable. The free throw is good by Shaquan Cantrell. And North Georgia takes their first lead since very early in the game when they led 3-0. They haven't led since 17:46 to play in the first half. Second free throw's no good. Rakeem Hicks rebounds. Hurricanes can take the lead back. Hicks now tries to rebound. Price is missed. Brandon got to the basket but couldn't finish. North Georgia wants to run. 4 minutes to play in the overtime. Hosh leaves the basketball out front for Shamanga. Colt Yawns back in the Hurricane lineup. 3:45 left. Cantrell will drive. He'll miss. Brandon Price rebounds. 3:33 left. Each team gets an extra timeout for the overtime. So each team has one timeout now. The only point in overtime has been a free throw by Shaquan Cantrell. Brandon Price gets to the basket and scores. Brandon Price now with 26, and the Hurricanes take off first overtime lead, 85-84. Just over 3 minutes left. Robinson now dominating for North Georgia. He'll drive. Hicks blocks the shot. Rakeem playing with 4 fouls blocked the shot. 2:54 left. 85-84 Southwestern. Brandon Price guarded by Shaquan Cantrell. Brandon Price drives. Hicks, short corner left baseline, back out to Cam Dozier. 8 on the shot clock. Hicks, top of the key. Rakeem for 3 is good. The big post player moves outside the arc, buries the 3. We're halfway through overtime, 2.5 left. Boy, we need this win. Shamanga drives. Out of bounds off of a Hurricane, they say. North Georgia has the basketball. They'll have 14 seconds to shoot. 2 minutes, 19 seconds on the game clock. The inbounds guy throws it off Devin Watson's back, then picks it up, lays it in, and then Watson fouled him. Devin Watson, right in front of the inbounder, had his back to him. That's a heads-up play by Denzel Hosh. Hosh threw it off Watson's back. Devin had his back to him, got it, laid it in, then Devin fouled him. So that's an old-fashioned three-point play. Heads-up play by Denzel Hosh. Tyler Dominy comes out. Roderick English back in for North Georgia. And the old-fashioned three-point play by Hosh cuts the Hurricane lead to 1. It's 88-87. Dozier left sideline. Watson sets a high screen. Dozier on the dribble. 2 minutes left. Watson will drive. Devin runner is good. Devin Watson gets to the basket, and the Hurricanes go up 3. 1:48 left in the overtime. Shamanga, now the 3 by Hosh, rolls around, no good. Dozier rebounds. That 3 went all the way around the basket but would not drop. Dozier front side for Southwestern, 1.5 to go. Georgia Southwestern 90, North Georgia 87. North Georgia plays man-to-man, shot clock at 10. Brandon Price penetrates, gets inside the paint, out to Colt Yon. Colt will drive. Devin Watson will now drive. He misses, and they're going to call another offensive foul. And again, I'm not so sure their guy was not in the restricted area. The Hurricanes did run about 29 seconds off the clock with a 3-point lead. Devin Watson called for the offensive foul. That's his 3rd. And North Georgia brings it down. Each team has 1 timeout remaining. Colt Yon picks up Shamanga. He'll drive and lay it in. Shamanga cuts the Hurricane lead to 1. Hurricanes almost turned the ball over. Now they're going to call a jump, and the arrow favors Southwestern. North Georgia almost stole another inbounds pass. Tevin Wise returns for Southwestern. Tevin Wise in, Devin Watson out. Hurricanes have the basketball. We have to go the length of the floor. 53.9 seconds left. Georgia Southwestern 90, North Georgia 89. The Hurricanes lead by 1. What a game. Just another day in the Peach Belt. North Georgia's going to press all over. Tevin Wise inbounds to Brandon Price. Brandon crosses midcourt. 44 seconds left. Hurricanes try to play keep away. Hurricanes lead by 1. 10 on the shot clock, 38 on the game clock. Hicks sets a pick for Dozier. Cam drives, misses. Rakeem Hicks slams it. Rakeem Hicks, the offensive rebound, and the slam dunk. Canes go up 3, 24 seconds left. There's about 1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. North Georgia passes out. Hosh for three, no good. Cam Dozier rebounds. They foul with 13.7 left. If we can make a couple of free throws, we can win this thing. 13.7 left. I'm telling you, Peach Belt Conference basketball is the best Division II basketball in the country. For North Georgia, Sean Brennan returns. Both teams over the 10 foul limit, so 2 shots for Cameron Dozier. Cam's an 80% free throw shooter, but he misses the first. Cam Dozier can make it a 2-possession game if he can knock down this first free throw, but Chris Faulkner, North Georgia's coach, wants him to think about it. 13.7 left. Hurricanes lead by 3, 92-89. Hurricanes by 3. Cam Dozier can make it a 2-possession game with a free throw, but first a timeout. 13 7/10 of a second to play. It's Georgia Southwestern 92, North Georgia 89. Canes lead by 3. We'll shoot a free throw when we're back in 30 seconds on 94 Sports. good. They're going to roll the ball in. Colt Yawn's going to come down and apply pressure. Deke Robinson from 18. It's no good. It's over. Canes win. Canes win. Canes win. Georgia Southwestern beats North Georgia in overtime. The final score, Georgia Southwestern 95, North Georgia 89. Hurricanes win by 6 in overtime. What a game. What a flurry and a finish by North Georgia in overtime and regulation to even send the game in overtime. They hit a couple of three-pointers in the last 8 seconds to send it to overtime. But the Hurricanes win in overtime. The final score from the Storm Dome, Georgia Southwestern 95, North Georgia 89. Hurricanes win by 6 in overtime. I'll wrap it up after this on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network.
Oh, just another regular game. We don't make it easy, do we?
Wow, unbelievable, yep.